So in just a few years of being open for business, the Shopify store has made over $4 million in revenue selling t-shirts and other accessories, whilst making over $400,000 in profit. Now, if you don't know what this is called print on demand using Shopify. Now, this is one of the most lucrative ways to make money as a beginner, especially now with the power of AI. Now, I've made over $5 million with my own fashion stores and around about $2 million using the print on demand model. And the good news is in this video, I'm going to be teaching you step by step how you can use AI and print on demand using Shopify to recreate this success. Now, I've got some other good news for you. Once this video hits 500 likes, I'm going to give you a free course PDF on the whole of the print on demand business from A to Z, and it's going to be over 500 pages long. So once we hit 500 likes, it'll be in the pinned comment and in the description below. So guys, the first thing that we need to do is find a print on demand niche that's currently trending or has a lot of market demand. Now, the best way to do this, guys, is by using the power of AI and coming over to the ecomking.ai. It's completely free to sign up and you don't need a credit card. Now, once you've created an account on ecomking.ai, you're going to see this. You're going to want to open up a new chat and you're going to want to ask it, what are the best print on demand niches right now? So I asked it what print on demand niches are good, trending, and making the most money. So I'm going to send it this. Now let me quickly explain how the Ecom King AI works. It's a super advanced AI tool that can basically pull live research and data from the internet. And it's similar to ChatGPT. That's how most of you might look at it, but it's a lot more advanced and it specializes within the e-commerce space. Now you can see here, it said, here are 10 print on demand niches currently showing strong demand, healthy margins, and growth signs across Etsy, Google Trends, TikTok, Instagram, and it uses the Launchpad. So it's saying that the mental health and self-care affirmations is doing well. Pet owner and humor and custom pet portraits is currently doing well. Cottagecore and nature lover aesthetics is doing well. Gamer and esport culture, astrology and spiritual symbols are doing well. So you can see here fitness motivational quotes are doing well. I asked it to give me some live examples of Etsy sellers for the niche fitness and motivational quotes. So you can see here it gave me one name of a store that sold over 5,000 orders of a t-shirt with a quote that says no pain, no gain. Then it's going over all these other examples of people on Etsy selling products within this niche. Now you can either ask it to do that for you, or you can just go back to the examples that it gave you. For example, astrology and spiritual symbols, and I can go back to Etsy and I can actually look for this myself. So if I type in astrology and spiritual symbols, what you can do on Etsy is you can filter it by the item being clothing and the item format being physical. And then you can filter it by top reviews. That way it's going to show you the ones with the most orders. Now, if I'm being honest with you, based on what I can see here, Etsy's not getting that many sales for this niche. I've got a huge announcement that you don't want to miss. Now, don't worry, I've got nothing to sell to you. This is going to be a completely free opportunity that I can promise you don't want to miss out on. Now, this huge announcement is the Ecom King Bootcamp for 2025. Now, if you don't know what the bootcamp is, it's an event that I ran last year where I was mentoring 1,000 people and I gave away over $25,000 in cash prizes. Now, if we talk about the results that the students in the bootcamp got last year, this is where things get crazy. 7 of them hit $100,000 with their store, and over 100 of them hit their first $1,000 with their Shopify dropshipping stores. Now, basically, I'm going to be running the Ecom King Bootcamp again in the next coming weeks. So this is what I'm saying. You do not want to miss this out because it's going to be restricted to just 1,000 people. Now, we're going to be doing cash prizes again this year, and we're going to be giving away a minimum of $25,000 divided and split it up to different winners. We're going to be dropping more in-depth video lessons this time that are going to be longer than before, so they're going to be more episodes and the duration are going to be longer. We're going to be doing weekly live calls that are going to be an hour long so you can learn from me and you can ask your questions. Now, I want to say this again and make it very clear. It's completely free to participate inside of the bootcamp. Now, if you're serious about participating in the Ecom King Bootcamp, you can join the waitlist below or you can access the waitlist in the Ecom King Vault. But what I will say is do not sign up unless you're serious about the bootcamp. Now, I wouldn't let that get you down because Etsy's only one place we're going to look for research and competitors. We can also go to the Facebook ad library, filter it by the United States, filter it to all ads, and type in things like the name of the niche, then t-shirt, then mug. So all the different kind of print on demand products that you can sell. You can go to Gelato and look at their product catalog. You can just type it in after the name of the niche, and you can see here I found a few ads running for this niche. Now it's all coming from roughly the same pages, but you get the idea. I can go back to the search bar and filter it again by a different keyword. So instead of doing spiritual symbol, I'm going to do astrology t-shirt. Now I went back to Etsy and I refined the keywords again to astrology clothing. Now again, this is all going to be dependent on the way you guys play with the keywords. Now you can be smart and get the Ecom King AI to give you the keywords, but I've just found somebody on Etsy that's making a lot of money with this design. So you can see here, it's a custom 3 astrology sweatshirt personalization. So this is one of their designs and it's making a lot of money. Now, the reason why I know it's making a lot of money is because it's got over 7.2 thousand reviews. So you do the math, it's clearly making them money. So the point that I'm trying to make here, guys, is use Etsy and the Facebook ad library and just play around with the keywords and the way you phrase it. And you should start to see people like this popping up that have got a lot of orders. I strictly look at the review amounts, so the 7.2 thousand, 2.1 thousand, 3.6 thousand. That is usually the indicator that I look for. Now I've changed this again to another niche that Ecom King gave me, which is the gaming niche, and I've changed it to gaming clothing. Now I found a seller that's got 18,000 orders for this t-shirt here. So you can see this t-shirt says, "My game is paused, talk fast or feed me." This is their winning POD design. Now I'm happy with this design, so I'm going to be using it throughout the rest of the video. So basically this is now my POD niche, and I'm going to be spinning off different designs based on this winner. Now what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take a print screen of this design. Now you're going to want to go to ChatGPT and you're going to ask it, I'm going to be starting my own clothing business in the gaming niche. This is a hot seller. Make some spin-offs and potential winning quotes. You want to upload the print screen that you just took and you want to send it. Now what's going to happen now, guys, is ChatGPT is going to remake some ideas for you in terms of quotes that you can then remake yourself. So just like that, guys, we've got some spin-offs. My game is paused, you have 30 seconds. That's really cool. Pause for you, don't waste it. Game paused, make it count. My game is paused, you better be worth it. These are all really good ideas that I can make. And you can see here, winning quotes and new concepts, sleep, eat, nah, just one more level. So you can see it's come up with some actually really good quotes that I can use for my new POD t-shirt designs, mugs, whatever it is that I'm going to be selling. Now what we're going to ask ChatGPT is, now I'm going to be using FreePic, which is another AI tool, to make me a graphic design for these quotes. Make me a prompt for this one. So I gave it an example of one that I liked that it made. Now it's given me a full prompt that I can send to FreePic to recreate the design into a graphic design that I can then upload to our POD product, whether it be a t-shirt, mug, whatever it may be. Now, FreePic is one of the most powerful AI tools that you're going to be using. I think you get some designs for free, but once you get over that, it's a few dollars a month. Honestly, it's the best $10, $20 you're going to be spending. So I would recommend that you get the paid version if you are going to take this seriously, because you're going to be going to the AI image generator. Then you're going to change the mode to this mode here, which is best for graphic design and typography. Then you're going to paste in the quote that ChatGPT gave you. And then what you're going to do, guys, is just click generate. And just like that, guys, we've got these really nice designs. Now, in my opinion, I prefer the second design. I think it looks way nicer. It looks really good in my opinion. Look, guys, that's our design. This is the design from the Etsy seller. So this Etsy seller has made a ton of money from this design. And this is our design. I think ours looks way better. So that just shows you guys how easy it is to make designs with these quotes. Now, what you can do on FreePic is you can change the style. So if you want to make it more like an illustration, a 3D, a cartoon, you can do that. Now, I'm going to be doing digital art and then I'm going to recreate it. So I would say that depending on what kind of preference you've got, play with the filters, because you will get lots of different outputs that I'm about to show you. Now you can see here, it's used that cartoon design and you can see it's slightly different. Now, if I change it to this video game 3D, let's see what it does. Now, just like that, guys, I think these designs are even better because they've got that 3D look to them, and it just looks, in my opinion, way better than the other ones. And I'd probably say that this one here is my favorite. To be fair, they're both very good. I'd probably say they're both really good, and I like them a lot. So I'm actually going to download this one and move on to the next step. So that just shows you guys how easy it is to come up with design ideas and actually create the visual design itself. So guys, now we've got one of our designs, we need to create a mock-up. A mock-up is basically somebody wearing the t-shirt, or it could just be a t-shirt with our design on it. Now remember guys, you don't have to just be selling t-shirts within this tutorial. You might be doing phone cases. If that's the case, obviously just regenerate these prompts with phone case instead of t-shirt. Now I've come back to ChatGPT and I said create a prompt that I can use in Ideogram AI, which will generate a t-shirt mock-up for my design. So I'm going to send ChatGPT that, and it's basically going to come up with a prompt that I can get and get a nice mock-up design. So guys, before we move on to the next part of today's video, I want to give a huge announcement to today's sponsor, which is Zendrop. Zendrop is the best dropshipping supplier for 2025. So this is why I believe Zendrop is the best dropshipping supplier. So once you've created an account on Zendrop, this is what the dashboard looks like, and they do have a free option as a plan. And once you're inside of your Zendrop dashboard, you can see here something called Find Products. Now, once you come here, you can even filter it from US or China. You can change the category, and you can even look at all the suppliers that they've partnered with, which means that all these suppliers have been vetted through the Zendrop platform. Or what you can do is if you've already got a product in mind, you can search for it in the search bar. Now, let's say as an example, I want to sell these luxury Korean style slippers. You can see the product cost here and then the shipping prices. And you can also see you can change from shipping. So you can choose the country that you want to ship to. Now, on average, if you use the Zendrop fulfillment supplier, so you can see here it's fulfilled by Zendrop, your average shipping times are going to be between 8 and 10 days. Sometimes it can be faster depending on the country that you're going to be sending them to. But as the average is between 8 and 10 days, that's absolutely amazing, especially using the dropshipping method. Now, you can get even faster shipping times if you use one of the products that is by Amazon products. So you can see here by Amazon products by Zendrop, but if you use the one that says Amazon, you can get it up to 2 to 3 days, which is mind-blowing. Now, before I talk about the different plans that they offer, the reason why I love Zendrop so much is because it's an American company, which means you're not going to have any language barrier issues. They understand returns, and their return policy is amazing, which most Chinese suppliers won't give you. So all over, the company is solid and they understand Western culture. Now, if we do quickly look at the different plans that they do have a free option here where you get access to all the products and 24-hour support. Then they have the Pro plan where you get loads of other cool features. And as you guys can see here, I'm on the Plus plan. Now, if you use my exclusive link in the description, you're going to get these plans for even cheaper and you're going to get extra benefits. So you can see here, this is my exclusive link, and what you're going to get, guys, is a 7-day trial, 50% off for your first 3 months, which means it's going to be $39.99 instead of $79.99. You're going to get automatic fulfillment and hands-off for deliveries. You're also going to get $39 in order credits. So if you've got orders worth $30, they're going to be free because you've got $39 in credits. With that being said, guys, let's get back into the video. Now, whilst we're waiting for that to reply, you want to sign up to this website. Now, this is an AI website that's really good for creating images that are very vast and different. So you can get some really good results using this website. Now, guys, for this method to work really well, you will need the Plus plan. Now, the Plus plan will allow you to upload the image design that you made using FreePic, and then what it'll do is it'll recreate the image using that image for the model. Now, if you don't want to upgrade to the Plus plan, then what I'd recommend that you do is you just use this platform to create the design and the mockup, because it can't do both on just the free option. So for example, if I type in this prompt, it will make me that design mockup with the t-shirt design, but again, it won't use the reference image that I created using FreePic. To do that, you will need the paid option. Now you can see just like that, guys, I've just got 4 images and they look pretty good. So this is the first mockup that it's made me, and it kind of matches the design that I made in FreePic, although I didn't use a reference image. It also made me this image here, it made me this image, and it also made me this image. Now you can see guys here, this image has just been made. So now what I can do is I can either remix it, I can either reprompt it, but you can see it's made me a really nice mock-up of what this looks like. Now you can go back to FreePic, and within FreePic, they do have a mockup creator. So you can see here, mockup generator. Now, once you come to the mockup generator, go to where it says create your mockup. Then you can filter it by apparel. And then you've got all of these different options that you can use. Now remember guys, you're going to want to stick to the options that look like your design the most. Now of course you are going to be using Gelato for the products, but you've got to make sure that the mockups that you choose are as closely matched to what you've got from Gelato, or the customer will not be getting what it looks like. If there's a t-shirt with a V-neck but you're selling a t-shirt with a round neck, it doesn't make sense. But this mock-up here looks really cool, so I can click edit online. And then let's say I'm selling a sweatshirt with a round neck like this, then this is completely fine, guys. What I can do is I can click on it, I can click add image, I can upload the image, and just like that, it's got it. Now I can click edit element, and I can make this smaller, and I can see in the top right-hand side what the design looks like. And I'm happy with that now, so I can click save changes. And now I want to make the hoodie black. So all you've got to do to change the color, guys, is come to this right-hand bar where the color matches are and just change it to black. So if I want my hoodie to just literally be black, I'm changing it here. So it's all black. And just like that, guys, my sweatshirt has now been done. Now, because I've changed the color, I might want to reposition where I put this. So I might want to make it a little bit bigger and move it up. And now I can click save change. So now I'm really happy with that. I can make a gradient background. I can change this from, let's say, green to, let's say, red. I can then change this to, like, let's say, a blue color. So you can see here how I can use FreePic to make these really cool looking mockups as well. Now I can go back to the mockup editor again, and let's say I want a lifestyle shot. Lifestyle shot basically means somebody wearing it. Now you can also go to the mockup generator and you can click select mockup. You can go back to apparel. I can then go through all of these different designs again. I can choose this shot here because I think it looks good. I can upload my design again and click use image, and then I can click generate mockup. Now just like that, it's regenerated the mockup, but I do need to adjust this slightly, so I'm going to shrink this. And now I can click save changes. And now all I've got to do, guys, is change the color. So the t-shirt color needs to be black. And just like that, guys, I'm starting to like the way this looks. You can see here, my game is paused. You have 30 seconds. Whilst this guy's got a nice lifestyle shot. So that's basically how you can create mockups and designs using AI. Those two tools are by far my favorite to do so. So guys, once you've created your mockups and your designs, you're then going to have to create a brand name, a logo, build your Shopify store, and run the ads. Now, I'm not going to be going over that in this video because it'll make the video like 4 hours long. But the good news is I have made a print-on-demand free course that goes over building the store, creating the Facebook ads. So I'll leave that linked in the description so you guys can watch. I just wanted to show you in this video how you can use the power of AI to find winning designs, to replicate other stores that have made millions of dollars and take a spin on it using the power of AI. And if you're smart, you can literally use AI to make you the Shopify website, landing page, brand name, logo, and the rest of it if you're smart about it. But with that being said, guys, let me know what you thought of this video in the comment section below. Don't forget to smash the like button so you can get access to the free cheat sheet. And with that being said, I'll catch you on the next video.